Hello friends, welcome to PG department of LJ University. This is a lecture series of subject Applied Mathematics for the first semester student in Computer Engineering branch. Here I, Dharmin Patel, presenting a video lecture on the topic Probability Mass Function and Probability Density Function from the unit number 7, Probability Part 2. In the previous lecture we discussed about the random variable and its property. Now we will discuss when function is discrete function, then it is known as the probability mass function, and if your probability distribution is continuous, then your probability function is known as the probability density function. So we will understand the concept of probability mass function, which is known as PMF, and probability density function, which is known as PDF, and it is very useful for the calculating the probability using programming. Now we will start with the probability mass function. Here probability mass function is applicable when we have a probability function or random variable function is in the form of discrete variable form. Now let x1, x2, xn be a values of discrete random variable and x be a probability random variable function, such that probability of x1, probability of x of x2 be corresponding probabilities are denoted as p of x equal to xi, and each is positive and sum of that equal to 1, then it is known as the probability mass function. Here, what is the meaning of random discrete variable? So if we take the random variable, like if we toss the coin 5 times, in this case we have a 2 raised to 5, that means the 32 outputs, and in this case if we denote the connect our random experiment with some random variable function, and it is like number of edge in the particular trial. So that is, first part is every time we get the edge, then x of h 5 times is equal to 5. Similarly, when we toss the coin and we get the one time t and other times edge, so it is x of that type of trial is called 4, because we have a 4 times edge. Similarly for others, and in the case of every time we get the t, in that case x of t 5 times equal to 0. So that is the random variable, but in this case every time we calculated like function is connected with the particular natural number, and that type of experiment or that type of distribution is called a discrete random distribution or discrete random variable. So here what is the condition for probability mass function is this. First condition is probability of x of xi should be greater than or equal to 0 for all I, and second condition is also important, summation of this all probabilities of each random variable is equal to 1. So if these two conditions are holds, then our distribution is called a probability distribution, and a function related to that random variable is called a probability mass function. So when probability mass function is applicable, when your data is distributed in the discrete form. And now we will discuss the probability density function. So here our data is distributed in the continuous form or some function form, so it is called the probability density function if it satisfies these two conditions: function of x is greater than or equal to 0 and integration from minus infinity to infinity is equal to 1. Is these two conditions are hold, then we can say that our function connected with the random experiment or random variable is called random probability density function. Now we will discuss some examples related to probability mass function and probability density function. So here these are the examples. Here these are our examples. Here in a box there are 4 white and 6 red balls. So number of red balls and white balls are like this, and output of this balls should be like this type, and we are selecting 3 from that. So number of S is 8, and now find out the probability distribution. So what is the probability distribution? Here random variable function is given like this, number of white ball occurred, and that is our probability distribution. So is it a proper probability mass function or not? We will check it. Here X is the probability function where number of white ball occurred in the experiment. So in the first case we have only red balls, so there is 0. In the next 3 cases we have a 1 time white ball occurs, and in the next another 3 cases we have a 2 times white ball occurs, so it is connected with 2, and in the last one we have a 3 white balls, so 0, 1, 2 and 3 are our outputs of random variable function. So that is probability mass function or not, we will check it. Here probability of each variable 0 is 1 by 8, probability of 1 is 3 times we have a white ball, so 1 time white ball, so it's 3 by 8. Similarly we have a 3 times 2 white balls, so 3 by 8, and probability of X equal to 3 is again 1 by 8. Now each probability is positive, and now we distribute in the probability distribution table. So each is positive, and here that can be written like this: X is a random variable and probability of X of Xi is like this, and here X is a random variable and probability of X equal to Xi is equal to written like this. Here 0 is our random variable, 1, 2 and 3. So these are random variables and its probability right down in the second row. So it is properly probability distribution table. Now we will check the summation of these probabilities. In the case of this is our probability distribution table, and now we will calculate the addition of this probability. If it is 1, then it is a proper probability mass function. So that is probability of x1, x2, xn and x3. Now probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1, probability of x equal to 2 and probability of x equal to 3. After calculating we get the 1. So finally summation from 1 to 4, probability of xi is 1. So and each probability is positive, greater than or equal to 0. So finally this is a probability mass function. Now we will see the one more example. Here we have a function given in the some particular range, and it is fx equal to kx. So it is a continuous function or not. If it is continuous form, then it is check it is a PDF or not. PDF means probability density function. So we have to check here, is it a probability distribution function or not. So here we will take the solution fx equal to kx. We have to find the k value such that our function should be PDF. So here assume that this is a PDF. So integration minus infinity to infinity, fx should be 1. We are calculating the integration. The integration is from 0 to 2 because range is given here. So integration 0 to 2 fx dx equal to 1. That implies 0 to 2 f kx dx equal to something 1, and that is equal to calculated like this: integration 0 to 2 k common and x dx. We know that integration of x is x square by 2. Now put the limit 0 to 2 in this integration, and it is equal to 1 because it is a probability density function. So after taking the value is equal to 2k and that is equal to 1, Therefore, k is equal to 1 by 2. So if we take the k equal to 1 by 2, this function fx equal to kx will be a probability density function. And k should be positive because here f of x should be positive. That is the necessary condition for the probability density function. And therefore, now we can check it. This is our probability density function for 0 to 2, and otherwise it should be a 0. So that is our probability density function for this particular data. And now we will see the one more examples. Here our example is similar to this, and our range is 0 to 1 and 1 to 0 to 1, and A1 is the event when x is lies between 0 to 1 by 3, and A2 is the event when x is lies between greater than 1 by 2. Find out the probability of A1 and A2 under this random variable function. First of all, we will check it. It is a probability density function, and find the value of k. So here, first we find out the value of k. So here, fx is k in x into 1 minus x, be a probability density function. So integration minus infinity to infinity fx dx should be 1. That is our necessary condition, and our limit is 0 to 1, so we are taking the integration 0 to 1 fx dx equal to 1. After taking the integration properly, we get the k value is 6, and our function should be fx equal to 6x 1 minus kx, and that is our probability density function. And now we will find the probability of a. So probability of a is integration from 0 to 1 by 3 fx dx, and it is equal to 7 by 27. After calculating properly, we can easily integrate it. And now we will find the probability of A2. It is x is greater than equal to 1 by 2. So now our integration is between 1 by 2 to 1, because we are A2 is 0 to greater than 1 by 2. So after putting the value of fx in the integration 1 by 2 to 1, now we calculate this integration. 6 come over outside and x minus x square. Now we know the integration of x square and x cubed by 3. Finally it is 6 into 1 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 24, and after simplifying properly, we get the answer 1 by 2. That is our probability of A2 under the given probability density function. So that is the concept of probability mass function and probability density function. Thank you very much. In the next lecture, we will start the next unit of applied mathematics, unit number 9.